She never knew that the flowers came from me. I saw it in the video. She had that flowers in the video, but nobody ever told her that those flowers were from me. You denied me more times.
I've never denied
right there. Saskay, where did you take your phone?
Just now.
Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the Big Brother Night Shine Your Eyes continued tonight, and of course, it was a different dynamic entirely. We had this video from the season last year of Saskay and Jaypaul and of course Cross. And literally we could see the fact that it felt like Saskay was trying to play these two people. Like I said in my previous video yesterday, Saskay liked Jaypaul. She also liked Cross. But of course, at a particular point, she had told both of them, you know what, I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want to, be friends with you guys in the house. But even when she says that, there's still the emotional part that comes into play. So Big Brother decided to show us, everything that happened. I mean, you can see the time she was giving Jaypaul a massage, and of course, Cross walks into her. I mean, Cross was like, you like this guy, blah, blah, blah. And she feels like, hey, I'm just friends with this guy, but this is the same guy you're giving a massage. Of course, we also saw the fact that, at some particular point, Jaypaul gave up his naira, used his money. You know how scarce Bbnaija is in the house. And you see Jaypaul using his money to buy Saskay flowers. And then, Ebuka asked Saskay, see, this was a story that a lot of people in the house were, confused about. So what was this all about? The fact that you were with Cross, you were with Jaypaul, emotions came into play with Jaypaul.
I knew what I wanted from the beginning. I made sure to always say that I didn't want to be attached to anyone while on the show. And I thought I could find a way to sort of create a balance between both men.
Then Ebuka moves to Jaypaul. Now, Jaypaul is angry at the fact that, Saskay did not even say anything good about him. But in my own observation, Saskay also did not say anything bad about him. What is Jaypaul angry about? He's angry about the fact that, see, when Saskay went for a media round and they were asking her, what's up with Jaypaul? Who's Jaypaul? She was like, Jaypaul is my friend. And that's all. But Jaypaul is expecting her to say more. He's expecting that, she says Jaypaul is a good guy. And Jaypaul is my guy, right? When I was watching this thing tonight. And in my mind, I'm like, Jaypaul, this girl, that was all she could say. If she says you're her friend, that's all. She feels there's nothing more, regardless of whatever emotional attachment you felt about whatever was happening between the both of you. But in the long run, she says it was just friendship and all of you were catching cruise.
Everything was said. I waited for you to come outside so you can have one good thing to say about me. Just say something. Just say Jaypaul was a great person, and everything will just water down. But that was never said.
Yes, I understand the fact that he felt like Saskay was playing these two people, to be very honest. But of course, Saskay says that, see, what were you expecting me to say about you? You were expecting me to mention that you are my boyfriend or whatever it was. Saskay even went as far as saying that there was a particular time Jaypaul called her and was talking about maybe them being in a relationship. And Saskay says, I'm in the face of my life. I just got out of Big Brother. It's a whole new dynamic entirely. And I do not want to be caught up in a relational web. So, guy, let's not be in a relationship. Can we just be friends and all? So, Jaypaul goes about the fact that, see, you didn't reach out to me. I didn't reach out to you. When we got outside of the house, I even sent you flowers. Even I was one that sent you flowers and all of that. And Saskay is like, see, when I got out of the house, I was trying to focus on my life. You were not a priority on my list in the real sense of things. But I feel like Jaypaul understands that, see, I'm friends with this girl, but guess what? He wants more. He feels like Saskay should be endeared to him, or should be endeared to Saskay, whatever it is. I feel like for Jaypaul, you're not in a relationship with this person, but at the same time, you want to be reaping relational benefits.
If he came out and he praised me and he said good things about him, that's fine, and I appreciate him. But he doesn't expect me to do the same because he did that.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't understand.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Who always made effort to reach out?
Alright, so it was now Cross's turn to answer Ebuka's question, right? And Cross is like, see, first off, I didn't even know there was a Jaypaul in the mix. The same thing Jaypaul said. Jaypaul said, you know what? I did not even know there was a Cross in the mix, right? It was when he got outside of the house and Ebuka was asking him while he was being evicted, like, what's up, how is Saskay? And he was like, Saskay's fine, right? So Cross is saying that, you know what? I didn't know there was Jaypaul in the mix and all of that. And then there's this conversation and this argument that ensues between Saskay and Cross. So there was a voice note that got leaked one particular time. I remembered it was a voice note that Sasuke was worried about. I think it was Cross. That the voice note. And see, Sasuke is angry about the fact that a lot of people are out there, creating a very negative narrative. So Sasuke is saying that she called Cross and said, see, Cross, kill whoever, whatever it is. These guys are saying a lot about me in the negative, and I need you to come out. Or she felt that Cross should come out and correct this narrative. But Cross, just apologized to her, like no vex and all of that. I'm sorry about it. But Cross never came out to correct the narrative about the fact that, there was a voice note that was trying to paint Sasuke in a very bad light.
When I realized that, Sasuke had, I don't know whether she had me recorded or whatever, like for some reason, I would we were cool, like when we came out of the house, we were very, very cool.
And then just not to waste your time, maybe we can now ask both of them, what's up? Are you saying that you guys are not friends anymore? And then both of them give up their friendship. I feel like this season is a season where people are giving up their friendship. Cross just comes and says, you know what? They gave him contracts that had to do with himself and Angel. He turned it down. They gave him contracts that had to do with him and Sasuke. He turned it down. The guy's okay, right? And all of that. And he doesn't feel the need to say that because there's a sheep out there, he has to please the people, to get his life going.
I do not want, I believe she's Sasuke, let her be on her own. There's so many deals as well. They said that we should sign together. I rejected it. I'm not begging. I'm very good. So I knew that for a fact that when these people come, this shipment and everything, when you add them, after a while, they will like become you.
So Sasuke has given up a friendship with Cross. Cross has given up his friendship with Sasuke. Where does Jaypaul and Sasuke stand at the moment? I don't know where they stand, but I also don't think that these guys are going to be friends anymore. Because I personally asked Jaypaul, even before the reunion started, I'm like, how far guy, how's Sasuke? And my guy would be like, Sasuke D. And in my mind, I'm like, forget it. Sasuke no D. And that was it in tonight's episode of The Reunion. Please go to the comment section and let us continue our conversations there. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, let's hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go to all social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Olufemi. Until next time I come here again tomorrow, it's bye for now.